Season 2, Episode 8, Scratch Win, Baggage Claim. 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor were supposed to attend the famous Dark Matter conference. But they took the wrong flight and ended up on the other side of the world. On top of that, they forgot to pick up their luggage. We are at the airport. The 3 scientists are asking for information at the information desk. Papaia, excuse me, we forgot our luggage. Assistant, where exactly? Papaia, in the baggage area. Assistant, follow me. Finally, they managed to return to the baggage claim area. Assistant, you need to speak to the lost luggage desk. Papaia, okay. The assistant leaves to return to her post. Banani, what did they say we have to do? Ravioli, we have to talk to the lost luggage. Banani, but our luggage isn't lost. It's right here. It must be on one of these belts. Papaia, maybe we should just do as the assistant said. Banani, oh, come on. Who knows how many forms they'll make us fill out? It'll be faster if we just find it ourselves. Ravioli, I don't know, Banani. Igor, here we go again. We already know that the concept of rules doesn't apply to Banani's theorem. Checking the board, 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor are supposed to attend the famous Dark Matter conference. However, they board the wrong flight and end up on the other side of the world. To make things worse, they forget to collect their luggage. At the baggage claim, Banani is searching for their suitcases on all the conveyor belts. Banani, not this one. Not this one either. Ravioli, hey, did you see there's a board showing where the flights came from? Banani, oh, you're right. The belts are numbered. Let me check. Wait, our flight isn't on the list. Papaia, maybe because they've already unloaded all the luggage. Banani, all of them, except ours. They must still be here, mixed with another flight's bags. Ravioli, are you sure, Banani? I think we should ask. Banani, no. The problem is almost solved. Look over there, that's my yellow suitcase. Papaia, I don't think so. It looks similar, but yours doesn't have a zipper. Banani, I'm telling you, it's mine. Maybe we just never noticed the zipper before. Igor, yeah, sure. Only when you try to close it. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Banani never closes his suitcase. Banani takes the wrong suitcase. 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor are supposed to attend the famous Dark Matter conference. However, they board the wrong flight and end up on the other side of the world. To make things worse, they forget to collect their luggage. At the baggage claim, Banani spots a suitcase he believes is his. Banani grabs the suitcase from the conveyor belt. Banani, there you go, Ravioli. Yours is that dark blue one with the stickers. Ravioli, actually mine is light brown, and it doesn't have any stickers. Too late, Banani has already grabbed that one too. Igor, Banani is just picking up random suitcases. At this rate, we'll have enough to open a store at the airport. Banani has taken a few suitcases he thinks belong to him and his colleagues, but some passengers approach, visibly irritated, trying to snatch the bags from his hands. Banani, help! Security, they're stealing my suitcases. Security officers arrive, trying to sort out the situation amidst the chaos. Igor, if this were an airport brawl competition, Banani would already be on the podium. The airport brawl, 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor were supposed to attend the famous Dark Matter conference, but they took the wrong flight and ended up on the other side of the world. On top of that, they forgot to pick up their luggage. We are at baggage claim. Banani is arguing with other passengers over some suitcases he grabbed from the conveyor belt. The confusion doesn't seem to settle down. Security is trying to understand the passengers, who are all speaking in different languages. Igor, Banani, I don't know what's inside those suitcases, but I really hope at least one of them contains a survival manual for embarrassing situations. The tension is rising. Banani is holding onto the suitcases with all his strength, while their rightful owners are doing the same, trying to snatch their luggage back from Banani's grip. Security is losing control of the situation, and things are on the verge of turning into a physical fight. In the general chaos, other passengers have also joined in, creating a full-blown riot in what was once a calm and peaceful airport. Igor watches the scene while eating from a box of popcorn. Igor, by the end of this trip, I'm going to write a book. How to annoy everyone at the airport in exactly 10 seconds. Learning things. 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor were supposed to attend the famous dark matter conference. But they took the wrong flight and ended up on the other side of the world. On top of that, they forgot to pick up their luggage. We are at baggage claim. Security officers are trying to stop a brawl caused by Banani. Finally, the situation is under control. Security, calm down, everyone. We can resolve this in a civilized manner. Please hand me your boarding passes. Banani, boarding pass? Oh, right, the one with the seat number. Igor, excellent, Banani. I see you're learning a lot today. Now that you understand how a boarding pass works, the next step is figuring out which suitcase is yours. The officer checks the baggage tags and returns the suitcases to their rightful owners. Banani, yeah, but now I don't have a single suitcase left. Why? Igor, maybe because those people actually bought them before traveling. Or maybe next time you should try using your own, Banani. Instant cappuccino. 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor were supposed to attend the famous dark matter conference. But they took the wrong flight and ended up on the other side of the world. On top of that, they forgot to pick up their luggage. When they went back, Banani caused a brawl at baggage claim over some suitcases he took from the conveyor belt. Finally, the situation is resolved, and the scientists recover their luggage. We are in the arrivals area where Banani is sighing while holding the conference flyer. Suddenly, he freezes, eyes wide open. Papaia and Ravioli stop their discussion and turn to him. Ravioli, what happened, Banani? Are you okay? Banani, look at this. The flyer. It's stained with white ink. Papaia, I think it's instant cappuccino. Yeah, but what's the problem? Banani, look here, Papaia. The stains were covering the numbers. Banani scratches off the instant cappuccino stain from the flyer. Banani, look at this, Papaia. Ravioli, incredible. That 3 turned into an 8. Papaia, it's not the 23rd, it's the 28th. How did I not notice? I spent hours studying the flyer to make sure I got it right. On the flyer, it now clearly reads, Dark Matter Conference, July 28th, Springfield, Illinois Convention Center. Banani, hey guys, do you know what this means? Ravioli, it means we have 4 more days to get to the conference on time. The 3 cheer, jumping with joy. Igor yawns. Igor, thanks to Banani's instant cappuccino scratch-off, we just won 4 more days. That means 96 more hours of disasters. Let's just hope this time we don't end up in Antarctica. The second point, 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor were supposed to attend the famous dark matter conference, but they took the wrong flight and ended up on the other side of the world. During the flight, Banani found a very interesting book. We are at the airport where Ravioli and Banani are discussing the book. Ravioli, what do you think about the second point? Did you find any exceptions? Banani, the second point states that the universe also began to exist. The only case in which this point would be false is if the universe had always existed, if it were eternal. Ravioli, but we know that's not the case, right? Banani, well, on one side, we have the Big Bang model, and on the other, the account in Genesis. In both cases, the universe has a beginning. Ravioli, yeah, but what if both were wrong? How do we know that the universe hasn't always existed? Papaia, we don't need a specific model to know that. We can demonstrate it empirically through the laws of thermodynamics. Igor, entropy always wins. Nothing can resist it. Well, except for one thing. Papaia and his friends. Even chaos is afraid of them. Hey, thermodynamics, 3 scientists, Papaia, Banani, Ravioli, and their assistant Igor were supposed to attend the famous dark matter conference, but they took the wrong flight and ended up on the other side of the world. During the flight, Banani found a very interesting book. We are at the airport where Ravioli and Banani are talking about the book. Ravioli, thermo what? Papaia, thermodynamics. Ravioli, the science that studies heat, energy, and their behavior. Ravioli, and what does that have to do with the eternity of the universe? Papaia, it has everything to do with it. The second law of thermodynamics tells us that the energy of the universe is dissipating. In other words, the universe is slowly shutting down. Banani, so what? Papaia, so if it were eternal, it would have already run out of all its energy an infinite time ago. But since there's still energy, it means it had a beginning. Ravioli, wait, so it's like we found a car with gasoline still in the tank? Papaia, exactly. If it had been running for an infinite amount of time, the tank would already be empty. Sigor, and considering the price of gasoline, I'd say it's a pretty strong argument.